Hello everyone and welcome to Vertigo for Noobs. In this video we will be going over callout locations for the map, as well as some basic smokes and strats for both the T and the CT side. So starting right off, we are in T spawn here. These lovely little things over here are toilets or porta potties. This is dumpster, T stairs, upper T spawn. For this called generator or orange. T mid or T elevators. And to our right is ladder room or upper ladder, followed by lower ladder room. Coming out here is mid, and this extends all the way back towards the scaffolding there. Mid white box, boost box or headshot, under boost, mid window sandbags or mid sandbags, window or platform. Dropping down, and to our left here is close wall. Electric or generator or Jenny. Default pillar. Default boxes. Double boxes. This whole entire section is railing all the way around. Quad or double pillars. White box. Wood. And up here is old window. B stairs box, under stairs, over here is tunnels, which loops back around to T spawn. Coming over here is connector, right here is lamp, and then back over here again T spawn, or T spawn generators right here. Over here is save spot. Bridge, lower A ramp, which comes up to upper A ramp. Yellow or scaffolding. Above A ramp. Sandbags. Site boxes or default boxes. Short and short box. Then short extends all the way over here and back to scaffolding or yellow. Headshot box. Boost. Heaven. CT connector or back door. CT elevators, and then over here is CT spawn. So starting off on the T side of things, to take the A site from A ramp, you're going to first need to have control of the upper side here and up here as a terrorist, and then to smoke the CT side of default boxes, first you want to come into the corner of these sandbags here. Place your crosshair just right about here into a jump throw. You can follow it up with a Molotov to Molotov off short box here. From the same spot, aim right about here at the scaffolding's little column right here and simply left click. It'll spread all the way over here. And to smoke off the headshot side of default boxes, come up to this little section of yellow right here. Aim at this section of the building and then go just in the middle between this section of the building and the crane and throw. To smoke off headshot itself, come up to this little section of yellow right here. Aim at the tippity top of this building's corner and go to the right a little bit, just like this, and left click throw. To safely Molotov off sandbags, come up to this section of yellow right here. Aim just to the right of this dark spot of the brick and throw. And here's what all of those smokes would look like together. Heading on over to the B side of things to take B site from B stairs as a terrorist. There's 4 smokes and 3 Molotovs we will be going over. The first smoke will land at the right side of double boxes as you're heading up the stairs. And to throw it, first line yourself up with the dark spot of this door frame right here, just outside of T-spawn. Then place your crosshair at the top of this little white spot right here, right about here, and left click throw. And just smoke the left side of double boxes. Line yourself up right with the middle of this wall right here. Aim just below the orange spot on the beam right here until you meet the dark spot, and throw. And they will land like so, and smoke off both sides. Next up, we will be smoking off both sides of the generator from the T's perspective, right side, and then the left side. To smoke off the right side, first you're going to come up to the corner of the box in the sandbags here. You're going to crouch and aim at the corner of the box right here, stand up, and left click throw. And to smoke off the left side from the T's perspective, come up to the arrow right here. Aim your crosshair just at the corner of the beam and the wall, left click and jump throw. And there is a variation of the left side, or in this case, right side of your CT generator smoke that lands right over here. But I prefer this one because it forces the CTs to either wait out the smoke or make a risky jump across, which you would, 1, hear, and 2, be able to catch them while they're in midair. So I prefer this version that lands right here, because as you can see, the version that lands right here will allow the CTs to kind of creep up through here, drop down, and sneak around the smoke and use the bottom of the smoke as a little bit of a one-way in case you are holding or pushing up from the stairs. And again, it lets them retake control of the site. And here's what all of that looks like together.
I'm laying down some smoke. Throwing smoke. Smoke. I'm throwing smoke.
Next, we will be throwing some Molotovs to help you clear the site. The first Molotov will land behind the white box right here, right above these stairs. To throw it, line yourself up with this little beam on the door frame. Find this line in the wall, aim just above it, and left click throw. That should land behind it and spread all the way back here, so if anybody's holding right here, it will reach them as well and force them out. The next Molotov will land behind default boxes. To throw it, come up to this line in the box, crouch, and then aim just below the orange T right here, and left click throw. And that'll land behind default boxes, and reaches all the way behind the beam. And this final Molotov will Molotov off double pillar or quad. Line yourself up with the middle of the box right here. Aim just at the corner of where the staircase meets the wall, and left click throw. Next up, we'll be taking mid as a terrorist, and first and foremost, you want to make sure you have control of elevators here. A lot of times, the CTs will push up aggressively. You can just throw kind of like a basic HE right here, where they will come around the corner. It will tag them up as they run right around the corner, soften them up, let you get a pick. You can also throw some basic flashes, no crazy lineup, just out of this window. Not the best flashes, but they'll at least force the player holding this angle to either turn away or fall off the angle, and let you guys push up and take closer control of the close mid. But once you have control of elevators, common pre-fire angles right here, up on boost, close to the box, underneath white box and above white box, as well as close left here. I would highly recommend either smoking off or Molotoving off platform to molly it off, come up to the one right here, and aim just kind of in the middle of these beams right here, right about here, and left click throw. It'll land right here. You can also molly off underneath boost by coming up to this one once again. Placing your crosshair just at the corner of this little corrugated metal part right about here, and tap W and left click throw. To smoke off platform, come up on top of the rebar here, tuck yourself in the corner of the pipe right about here, and then aim right in the middle of this little cross beam and left click throw. To smoke off CT from mid, first and foremost, gain control of the platform either from a Molotov or a smoke. Place yourself in the corner of the white box right here in the wall. And then you want to aim kind of like in the middle of this square where the blue is, and left click throw. And finally, to smoke off the CT side of elevators, line yourself up with this second beam from the right of the edge of the wall right here. Find this little corrugated square and place your crosshair at the bottom right corner of it, and then go down just until you meet the dark part of the beam, like the underside of it, and then tap W throw. And finally, we'll be going over some nades for the CT side to help you hold off both sides as well as mid. This first smoke will land at the entrance of B stairs, and to throw it, just jump on top of these cones underneath platform and tuck yourself into the corner. Bring your crosshair up to right about here, and left click throw. And you can follow up that smoke by just throwing a simple little Molotov on the stairs here to hold off anybody that happens to push through it, or in case anybody happened to get in front of it before it landed. Next up, to smoke off the entrance to mid, line yourself up with the edge of the sandbags right here where this little dark line is. Place your crosshair in the middle of this loop and do a running throw. You can also follow that up with a Molotov behind it in case they push up aggressively. To smoke off the bottom of ramp, first line yourself up with the edge of this little white panel right here. Place your crosshair right here on the ceiling, and then you're going to hold the left click and doing a running throw. And once your crosshair reaches right about here, you're going to let go. To molly off by the sandbag right underneath us here, place yourself in this corner right here, and aim right at this dot and do a left click throw. You can also throw some defensive flashes through the window up here by lining yourself up with this button on the elevator, and just aiming right in the middle of this window and left click throwing. And that will blind anybody swinging wide to clear sandbags here. Anybody holding up on here, or anybody jumping up on top of sandbags itself. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and subscribe, and as always, thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.